When the hell did they ever follow the laws anyway?
Yeah, that's right. When did you read that?
I just read it the other day in one of the wine blogs that I
you didn't taste his Chianti. It was excellent, Melvin Masters.
Melvin has a Chianti?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
It was great.
I'm sure it was.
He's not complaining. It was very reasonable.
Well, was it a Chianti or a Chianti Classico?
No, it was Chianti.
Yeah, see, this was Chianti Classico.
No, so they're complaining.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. I remember this one. Hey, welcome to the Vintage Series for June of 2013. I'm here with my co-host. His name eludes me.
And my mother says that too.
Yeah, well, sorry.
Yeah.
How about your kids?
Yeah, kid. Yeah, they remember me.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, this is really good.
I know, isn't it great?
It's really good.
This is the Merlot. It's mostly Merlot and Cab. Baron de Fontsegur. That's my French accent. Mm-hmm. All the way from Palos Verdes. The nose is so classic.
Wow. Now we just featured a Bordeaux in the limited series. This is the vintage series, and it's a very different wine, and yet they're still both Bordeaux.
Yeah, it's different. This is an 11, however.
Yeah, which is going to make a bit of a difference. I mean, $22.99 on the shelf, $12.99 on a reorder price.
This has time in the bottle, too. It's got a little acid in it.
Well, this has got that little licorice component that you get from the wines out of the left bank, not the right bank, in Pauillac and Saint Estèphe,
which I love.
I mean, if it's had Pauillac on it, it's going to be $50 with no label, right. just an empty bottle. But
that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite districts. Is Pauillac.
Well, it's everybody's favorite district because the wines are.
What do you mean everybody's favorite district?
It's everybody's favorite district.
Okay, then I'm going to move districts.
Fine, and nobody will follow you. So anyway, I'm giving this a 96. I think it's amazing.
I agree. That's great value for $12.99.
Unbelievable.
Can I change
value.
that price now?
No, it's too late. It's already out there.
Right. Excellent one. You know what's about it? The finish is still there. I'm still tasting it. You know.
Mm-hmm. Bainted Ben.
Now this is that brand that we featured. We've done 3 of their wines over the last few years. One of them was a Pinot Blanc, which just was incredible.
That was really good too. Yeah.
And this one, they sourced some Monterey Chardonnay.
Right.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. I believe so.
It says California, but it's Monterey. I know it's Monterey.
Mostly Monterey, but not enough to get the appellation.
This apples and the greenness.
Well, yeah.
You would not know this is an 09. You just wouldn't know.
Well, that's because it's got great acidity, and acidity is a preservative for wine, so it keeps it fresh.
This goes over here. Man, that has so much green apple and apricot, and
it really does have green apples. It has green apple I can see in Chardonnay, but not apricot unless there's botrytis in there.
Yeah, but there's some stone fruit.
Yeah, there's definitely stone fruit in there, and you're right. I do get a little apricot, and it's delicious. And what really saves it is there's not a lot of oak. There's just a hint of wood, and there's great acidity.
Man, flavors are. I really like this. $17.99 on the shelf. You can find it. It's very. They made very little of it. I think they made 400 or 500 cases total. $11.99 for more. Which, I mean, come on, $11.99 for wine, a Chardonnay like this. When you put up against all those shelf items at $11.99, it's way more complex. That was really fun.
I'm digging it.
Thanks for sharing it.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for. Sharing is caring.
Okay, this blew me away. Last year, wanted way too much money than we could afford, but worth it if you found it on the shelf. And then they came in the other day and they go, "Hey, what would you think if you sold this Syrah? We sell it for $25.99. What if you could sell it for $14.99?" I'm like, "What do you mean? What if I could do that?"
Yeah, but this is Kargasaki too. This is not some guy who's going around playing winery. Kargasaki is one of the top vineyards in the Santa Rita Hills of Central Coast of California, which is the new, DRC of California, Santa Rita Hills, because of the cool climate and the great soil. Kargasaki is one of the major fine vineyards there, and this Point Conception concept of theirs is picking the best from lots that don't necessarily come from their vineyard, but they obviously know what they're doing.
Can you imagine this in 05? Taste that. Wow. This is 7 years. Mm-hmm. It's bright. It's
almost
got fruit. 8. It's not gamey. It's just great Syrah.
Wow.
So fun. Look at the color. It's like youthful.
Yeah, but don't forget, these wines, these grapes are on the vine for a long time without picking up excessive alcohol. And what's the alcohol in here? Does it say even?
Oh, I really enjoy that. This one I might be able to stump Mrs. K with because she won't drink Syrah for whatever reasons. But every time I try to slip one by her, she goes, "I don't like this." And this one I think she'll like.
No, this
it's
one,
so balanced.
I'm not a Syrah fan either, but this is delicious. And the one you're going to feature from Melvin, which is the
great,
Syrah and Grenache, that's unbelievable. Wow. So this is all of $25.99 on the shelf. If it's had Kargasaki on it, would be $60, and it's $14.99 a reorder, and I'm doing a $95 on that.
I'll match that 95
With a $96?
Just like last night, I was trying to watch the Kings game on my phone, and somebody asked me the score. I said it's 0-0 Kings. Back to 90 plus. This is lot number 66. Now here's the thing, right? We tasted a Sauvignon Blanc from them, which we featured in the other club.
Which came from New Zealand, and there's
Now
a
we have a
Riesling.
Mosel Riesling.
Yeah, that's pretty.
that out.
That's pretty wild.
They're pretty brilliant marketers. And I thought this was a nice, subtle Riesling. It didn't jump out at you. It didn't have all that kerosene in it. Just good quality. The nose is good. Apricots.
Wow. Ooh. Love that apricot in there.
And I know you like Riesling.
Ooh, I love.
Ed loves Riesling.
I love
Hate
Riesling.
Chardonnay. I like Riesling.
I don't hate Chardonnay. That's a misnomer. I don't find it quite as exciting as Riesling.
Okay. What would you serve this with? What sous vide dish would you serve this with?
Oh, I'd say Helen Hunt. Actually,
Kind of chicken. Not even chicken stew. It's not right.
No, I made a pasta dish with saffron and a reduction of crayfish shells. And oh Jesus, this would have sung with it.
Crayfish shells, really?
Yeah, it's called Nantua sauce. It's a Louisiana concoction.
Wow.
That'd
be perfect.
It is the richest shellfish sauce you can make. It's richer than lobster stock or shrimp stock. Crayfish. That
would be really good with that.
Oh, unbelievable.
I just
Wow, this
actually
is really, really
I just
something.
swallowed that. Actually, it was so good.
God, this is $11.99 on the
That's a
reorder.
joke.
That's incredible.
Maybe it was a typo.
Well, but the 98 I'm giving it isn't. That's just out of this world.
$18.99 on the shelf. You probably can't find it, but so happy these guys stopped by, and I'm glad you stopped by.
Hey, and I'm glad
Not you.
I stopped by too. Thank you.
Hey, cheers.
Wow, that's really good.
This one ended right as we poured the last one, so it's